This is a Zero Mastery walkthrough for Victimize, a Mumbai featured contract. We've got fiber wire, and we need to use it. Now, these are for Crow's thugs. However, they're not in the usual places where you might be thinking that Crow's thugs are going to be. They're actually all on the hill area where the Maelstrom will meet with his girlfriend sometimes. So they're all in one area, but it's kind of on the other side of the map from the default start, so it's going to be a bit of a walk just to get there in the first place. Now, I will say, just discussing my runs of this before it was featured, there are some really interesting things that you can do by using your pistol at a distance as you're approaching the area that you're going to be doing the fiber wiring. You can save a lot of time. For example, if you start in the train area and you take some very carefully thought out shots in the distance, and I will leave that to you to figure out what that means, but believe me when I say that you can do it much faster than this walkthrough is going to do it if you kind of prep things with distraction shots before you even get up to the hill. Now, to actually reach the hill, we can't just go up the stairs in our suit because we have all these thugs that will not allow us to pass. Fortunately, there's this easily shot down ladder over here near the house where Neha lives. So we're just going to knock it down. This will be our way in and out of the hill, just to avoid any future problems. So we're going to crouch, come over here, and we're going to climb up into this window. Now there should be a radio. End up going the wrong way here, just checking for things, but there's a radio here, and if you turn this on, it will get the first target. He's the guy standing next to the flagpole. There's a container right there where we can put him in case we need to. We can also hide here, which I just recommend just so that when he comes down this way, he doesn't see us, because there aren't a lot of places to hide. You could go out onto the balcony that's just next to this, but not really necessary. Just hide in here as soon as his back's to us. We'll wire him. Again, we turn the radio back off so that we don't have to deal with anybody else getting distracted. You don't have to do that, but if you don't do that, make sure that you get out of here quick. Now, the other thing we're going to do is that Neha has had her conversation with the guard outside, which has caused him to turn away. She's kind of smoking where she is now. We're going to subdue her. You don't need to do this, however, at some point, she will go up to the flagpole and tell the guys to raise the flag. That will bring the Maelstrom into this area, which will change the guards' patterns, and the Maelstrom will be wandering around, neither of which we really want. So come over here and press up against this, because he can sometimes see you here. And what we're going to do is just wait for him to turn around and start going back the other way. You could distract him, and if you were trying to do this fast, you definitely would want to, but we don't need to do that right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move him a little bit further down, but first I'm going to set up a little trick here. I'm going to do a gun lure for one of the targets, and then I'm going to hide this guy. Not really hidden. He's in fact not hidden at all down here, but no NPCs should come see him. So we're going to wait until this guy here that I'm pointing the gun at is turned this direction, and we're going to do a sight lure on him. Using your gun will make that happen faster, but that does mean that you're going to have to break line of sight quicker if you're using your gun. Just pointing your gun at someone causes them to recognize that you're looking at them faster. He's going to come over here, see the shotgun, and that'll stop him, and he'll walk straight towards the shotgun, which will allow him to put his back to us. So we'll run up and wire him. We can leave him here. Nobody's going to patrol through here or come by this little alleyway or anything like that. So we have one last guy to get. There's a way to get him by just kind of shooting over here. That will cause him to hear the sound on the other side of the building. He doesn't actually hear sounds inside the building. Like if you were to shoot through the window, he would respond, but only because he heard a bullet hit the window on this side of the building, not because he hears a bullet hit the inside of the building. So we're going to wire him as soon as he comes out. And again, we're just going to leave him. Because the Maelstrom is not coming up, we don't have to worry about him walking in. Everybody else's patrols don't take them where they're going to see any bodies. So we'll just head right back to the ladder and exit any way you like. If you don't have any coins, just go to the boat over there. If you do have coins, there's a taxi right here. Either way, you should be able to leave. None of the bodies should get found in the time that you're exiting. So just head on out of there.